I was so excited to see even a vague attempt at something to bring back the old LEGO Racers nostalgia. But LEGO 2K Drive, like any other game developed in the modern era, is just another game made to get into the pockets of the user and not reach their hearts. You know what's bad when it barely matters when you win every race until you hit a progression wall that asks you to grind out cash generation or pay to skip it all. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be looking at LEGO 2K Drive. Now, what I have here is an image that depicts the expected target audience of LEGO 2K Drive, and if you look to the other side, you can see an image of the actual audience of people who are going to play LEGO 2K Drive. A bunch of nostalgia-seeking boomers or zoomers, whatever you decide to call people who were born in the 80s. How you feel about the idea that video games are for children probably depends on your own ego, but the fact that while video games are art, much like movies and television, some of them are made for children. LEGO 2K Drive is one such game, but the only problem is LEGO 2K Drive was made for kids with full-time jobs in the coal mines. Now, 2K is known to be one of the worst offenders of monetizing their games on top of the regular game price, which is no surprise why the game has a lot of microtransactions. For a game made for kids, 2K Drive surely is a predatory money-making scheme. LEGO 2K Drive is played from a third-person perspective. The game takes place in Bricklandia. One could also say this game got me bricked up. Sorry for that. Bricklandia, which consists of a series of regions that players are free to explore. The game features destructible environments as is common in any LEGO game. We play the role of a driver whose dream is to win the Sky Cup, but oh no.
No, it's up in the sky!
If the long campaign doesn't kill you, the bad puns and dead jokes will certainly finish you off. Currently the trophy is held by the evil Shadow Z, and he has no intention of giving it to anyone. To face the antagonist, we have to travel the world, run races, and collect the experience needed to advance to the next levels. The story is divided into 3 stages, which we end by racing with the Shadow Z's helpers.
Sir, that wasn't the plan. Do you remember the plan, Chef? To win? To win! And what did you do? Didn't win? Didn't win! Which is the exact opposite of the plan.
And at the end, we stand in the final fight for the Sky Cup. Now, LEGO 2K Drive is a small game that expects you to play it over and over again. It's both simple and frustrating to make your way through the campaign, being constantly told you can do the next race until you level up, yet getting buckets of XP by doing everything from substantial side missions to just running into events. Every 5 minutes or so, the game interrupts itself to explain a new system menu or mechanic, which is done with a dazzling sugar rush for a kid's TV. Wait a minute, I have to say this again. Which is done with all of the dazzling sugar rush of the kid's TV presenter. All I can say is I found it annoying to constantly have to stop and learn things that didn't really matter. So, it's a shame that the basic campaign is also laughably easy and kinda mediocre. Kinda expected since 2K made the game, and to be honest, 2K isn't really well known for making good campaigns. I mean, just look at NBK and NBT, whatever they call the NB basketball game, whatever it's called. You unlock various cars as you go, and while they have different stats, most of the time you're choosing for aesthetics alone, as you're always likely to win once you get far enough. You need to grind to buy more cars. in rather predatory fashion, you can pay real cash to skip this part. But mostly it's plain sailing. Since the idea is to beat your rivals, you don't even need to win them all, only to finish higher than one random driver who, while invulnerable to items, frequently misses out on the podium altogether.
Wow, wow, wow. What a race, Vicky.
Wow is right, Parker. And for the hotshot rookie, that's victory number 2.
Wait, number 2.
What? Oh! Number 2.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
Number 2.
The game does have one extremely cool thing going for it though. The routes you race on through various types of surfaces we drive, not only on asphalt but also off-road and even on water. This diversity is related to the mechanics of automatic vehicle change. When we go beyond a specific type of road, our car is immediately rebuilt into a boat or an off-road car. It is a pleasant and also a visual treat for the eyes, but I recommend you switch to manual vehicle change, since it can get annoying every time the game switches vehicles when you slightly go off the road while drifting. It's just like playing the Crew 2, but with a lot more Lego and better handling physics. Only planes are missing, but maybe theirs will appear in the future as part of a paid DLC.
From Clutch Tower.
Ah, bad news, kid. I just got this thing in the mail. You ever heard of a foreclosure?
Oh dear, I certainly have.
Yeah, me either. I thought, foreclosure. It's probably something to keep my doors and windows shut, but oh, brother, it sure ain't.
Side missions had some thought put into them, and for the variation of running over X things or collecting Y things might weigh on you if you're racing through the game to see all it has to offer. One thing I can say is I can see kids playing this at their own pace and enjoying themselves. It's way off the appeal of Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing, and even lacks the variation Sonic Team Racing offers, but the open world aspect does add the opportunity to ride around and make your own fun, with a highly robust customization system that lets you tinker with cars right down to the individual brick. Making your own fun is a big part of what works here. The second activity where I spent the most time outside of racing is building my own vehicles. For victories, we get new cars, but nothing stands in the way of building something of our own using the blocks. Also, already unlocked cars can be created from scratch using instructions, but I couldn't access this feature since real men don't use instructions. Besides, this is just a manufacturer's opinion on how to put this together. I really had a hard time with this since I'm not really creative and literally just made a sausage car, and I wasn't really patient enough just to sit around and play around with Lego. So yeah, but it's fun, to be honest. I mean, the whole building car aspect is fun. I'm pretty sure kids will enjoy it, and some grown men who have nothing to do. I'm not making fun of anyone, I'm just saying facts. It's natural as a reviewer to sometimes play games that aren't designed for your sensibilities or where you aren't the target demographic, but children feel like a different species. I couldn't send through and play the whole game since I got bored of it in about an hour of trying to make it fun or interesting. So I'll rate LEGO 2K Drive an 8 out of great for the kids but bad for the parents' wallet. LEGO 2K Drive is a game that for me is not the same as what I've seen before in LEGO games. Its story is short and not very interesting. The game system doesn't feel original, like it's a fresh version of a racing game for the LEGO saga. It also has a lot of microtransactions that it shouldn't have for a game that is basically played by more children than adults. Wait, let me rephrase that. Actually, wait, I can say this again. LEGO 2K Drive has a lot of microtransactions that it shouldn't have for a game that is basically played by more adults than children. Thank you guys for watching the video. This has been another game review by Nancy. So that it's well, actually Lego TK Drive. Fun game, me. It's going to be pretty fun for kids, but I can see a lot of adults playing this game. I know you nostalgia sitting nerds sitting behind your screens right there. Oh yeah, I can see it. But peace out, my G's, and catch you guys in the next video. Bye.